समाप्त करता हूँ। धन्यवाद।
श्रीमती सुप्रिया सुले जी।
Thank you, sir, very much for giving me an opportunity on behalf of the NCP SP to speak on the readjustment of representation of scheduled tribes in assembly constituencies in the state of Goa. So Goa is a very, very small state in size, but it's one of the biggest contributors to India's tourism. And I think we're all very, very proud of Goa because it was one of the few states right in the beginning, before India was on the tourism map globally, besides us as the capital in Delhi. The economic capital of India is Mumbai. Goa was internationally known, and the contribution of culture, heritage, tourism was initiated in one of the first few states was Goa, and today we are giving the scheduled tribes a seat, which is a welcome step. I would like to thank the government and congratulate the people of Goa for getting this opportunity. But while I speak about the bill, I would like to reiterate a few points which my friend, learned friend, Pratima Montal has said. So because this is connected to a bill we passed in this very house a few months ago. So this exercise of delimitation was initiated in 2002. And it is regarding the Kunbi, the Gauda and the Velip are these of the scheduled caste tribes which have got this reservation now, and that's why we are moving this bill, because the delimitation commission has ceased to exist after completion of the task in 2008, sir. Under the Article 82 and 170 of the Constitution, further delimitation stands frozen until the figure of the first census taken after the 2026 has been published. Sir, I have 3-4 important points. I'm very grateful that Meghwal ji has come here. I would like to ask Honorable Meghwal ji just 3 pointed questions regarding this bill. I congratulate him for bringing it for the people of Goa. But my 3 questions to Meghwal ji is, Honorable Meghwal ji, is what is the position, the way Goa has this, in Maharashtra, Maratha, Dhangar, Lingayat, Muslim and the VJNT are communities which are looking for reservation. What is the position of this government? Because their earlier member, Mr. Dhaval Patel, extensively talked. I will come back to that point. But the BJP in Maharashtra says that the Dhangar community should get the ST reservation, while in Delhi earlier they had the member Hina Gavit, who is also a young tribal girl, but she had said on the floor of the house that they do not want this category for the Dhangars. So can the government clarify their stand on specific reservation for Dhangar, Maratha, Lingayat, Muslim and VJNT, which is demanding reservation? महाराष्ट्र में ये सारे मांग रहे हैं, तो सरकार का स्टैंड क्या है? ये मेरा पहला सवाल है. दूसरा सवाल मेरा ऐसा है कि सरकार ने ये delimitation they have brought in this. Now this, according to this note, it reads that there is imperative to enact the law to provide unalienable provisions empowering the Election Commission of India to make amendments in delimitation of Parliamentary Assembly Constituencies Order 2008 to readjust the seats of Legislative Assembly in the state of Goa for the scheduled tribes of the state. So this is applicable to the entire country. Now I would specifically like to ask this government that they committed to, we had that special session for women, the entire house supported it, for the women's reservation bill. So if the delimitation is so critical and Election Commission has made this special case, what steps is this government taking? Because 2026, it's very important to have the census. So has this government started? Because according to the demands for grants, the amount of money required is 12,000 crores. They have only given 1,000 crores. Even in demand for grants, just today we passed it. We spoke about it yesterday. So what is the position? Because we are already in 2024 is over. There's only 25 and 26. So what is the commitment to this? Because when will this women's reservation be? Because if then by 26 we need a reply, so that in 29, sir, when we all go back to re-election, the women's reservation bill should be passed, and not just passed, implemented in every state. So what is this government doing for that? We also, with Maratha, Dhangar, Lingayat, Muslim and VJNT, ये महिला आरक्षण बिल का भी क्या पोजीशन है? इसके आरक्षण के लिए आप क्या करेंगे? जैसे आपने गोवा में किया, बहुत अच्छी बात है, लेकिन ये भी महाराष्ट्र की जो डिमांड है उसके लिए और महिलाओं के लिए आपका कब तक हो जाएगा? Sir, another question which is very alarming to all of us, sir. You also from Bangalore, sir, very large constituency. I also represent Baramati, which is 23 lakh voters today. Sir, delimitation करना हर सांसद के लिए जरूरी. हम सब पहली बार जब चुन के आए सर, हमारे 10, 11, 12 लाख हमारे वोटर थे. आज 23 लाख, 24 लाख, 25 लाख हो गए. तो बहुत बार इस पे चर्चा हुई है. परसों रेड्डी सर ने भी कहा कि आप ये जो MP लैड फंड है वो अभी हमें नहीं बहुत कम पड़ता है, उसको भी बढ़ा दीजिए. So delimitation is due in 2029 with all these reservations. So reservation and delimitation, will this government do it on the for 2029? My only concern is because we don't see much activity around the census. So that's my concern. If you could kindly reply for that. And 2-3 small points that Shri Dhaval Patel, very, very good speech. It's probably his maiden speech. I would like to put a few things on record which he said. He also spoke out of the bill, sir, with permission in a very short point I will make, because normally I don't speak. The bill is about Goa and delimitation, but he was telling us some very nice success stories about Gujarat and the comparison. So I would just like to put some things, and these are about some leaders who were in the Congress before and now are in BJP, and it's nice things about them, and I think even the House should know the good work done in this country. So this Dhaval Patel said that the first time anybody had an Adivasi budget, I with great pride say that it was the Congress government in Maharashtra, which was the first state government in the country under the leadership that time when Sharad Pawar was the chief minister. We had the first Adivasi separate budget, and Madhukar Pichard Saab, who unfortunately just passed away 2 weeks ago, who is now in the BJP. His son is also in the BJP. Now, he was the Adivasi Mantri, and that was the time it was implemented, and we take great pride, and I'm so glad that it was taken forward. Secondly, he talked about Atalji's wonderful work, so we also talk about he's one of the tallest leader India's had, and as much he belongs to the BJP, he was the Prime Minister of India. So we are all very, very proud of Atalji's glorious career and the work he has contributed in India. He talked about the Eklavya colleges he started, and he said Congress ne kya kiya. I would like to put it on record. Congress started a wonderful scheme called the Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalaya, where all the Adivasi girls from the 5th through the 8th are brought in and they are educated. Since this government is so committed to the Adivasi community, I urge this government to increase this all the way to college. Why 5th? Include it in Eklavya or find a solution, because this Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalaya for Adivasi girls is just left half, nor here nor there. It was started during the Congress time between to the 8th, and it was supposed to be taken ahead. It's not been taken. And he said कि Congress ने कुछ किया ही नहीं आदिवासियों के लिए, college तो बाद में बने. I just would like to put it on record. There was a young lady who was a part of this house in the earlier called Dr. Hina Gavit. She was first in the NCP, then went to the BJP. Her father was in the NCP, now in the BJP. Both are doctors. Both were in the Congress, NCP, and now in the BJP. Both, I won't say Congress. ये कांग्रेस के पैसे से नहीं, सरकार के जो हम लोग टैक्स भरते उससे ये सब इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर बनता है. So those were the days when families like this, even their girls, she's a very young lady, unfortunately she lost her Lok Sabha, she tried to contest Vidhan Sabha. I take this opportunity that there are some young, dynamic, doesn't matter whether she's an Indian first, then she's an Adivasi girl. So since he's so concerned, Mr. Dhaval Patel, about all this, he should consider, because she is in the BJP today, maybe she needs a good responsible role, because she's an educated, qualified girl who's done so very well. So there are many schools and colleges like IITs, IIMs, many colleges started in the regime of 45 years. ऐसा नहीं है, वो कह रहे थे अंधेरे में था, ना हिना गावित ना विजय कुमार गावित, वो महाराष्ट्र में पले, बॉर्डर ही है उनका गुजरात का नंदुरबार से, वो अंधेरे में नहीं पड़े, वहाँ लाइट थी. So I think this whole illusion of selective amnesia, I think Parliament is a more serious forum. It's not just about in 45 years, andhere mein sab rahe. I think there was electricity, they did become doctors, they were in the Congress, the NCP, and now with the BJP. So let's put some things in context. I compliment Meghwal ji for bringing in this bill, and with full humility, like my friend Pratima Mandal has requested, that please, Mahila Arakshan ka bill, और मराठा, धनगर, लिंगायत, मुस्लिम और VJNT की जो आरक्षण की मांग है उसको भी आप सोचे पूरा करें, और 2029 में जब हम लोकसभा में आए ये दोनों का आप अमल करके इनको भी न्याय दे, इतनी विनती करके आपकी आभारी हूँ सर. थैंक यू.
Dr. Namdev, question.